Hello, this is Delinquent Gaming yet again. I'm Ben, aka Brownie259, and you're Matt.
And we're
Yes,
doing
you are.
we're doing the Digistruct Peak map pack, which we've already done, but we just want to show everyone that hasn't done it.
We've done it about 4 times now, and it's getting a little old, but we're going to do it anyway.
Just so people that haven't bought it know what it's like. And yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, this DLC is it costs about £2.69, which I don't know. I think it's about $4.
Yeah, something like
that. $4 or $5 for US. So it is really cheap, and considering it increases the level cap to 72. For those of you who don't know for some reason, but that's pretty good. But I will hint that I think it only increases the level cap if you've also got ultimate.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I think you have to have both. Yeah.
So obviously, if you got most people will have the season pass anyway, so you know.
If you don't, you're an idiot.
Well, you should probably go and buy
Borderlands
it.
2.
If you don't though, even if you don't want to buy it, you could always just simply buy this map back as well as the ultimate. So then you can. Yeah.
You don't have to buy all the DLC.
Yeah.
So you could still just buy Ultimate Vault Hunter and then Ultimate Vault Hunter map Pass 2 or something, whatever it is called.
But basically, this video we're just going to be quite simply just telling you what we think about the new map. Yeah.
Reviewing it. So straight off the bat, because we've already done this, it kind of cuts out the story. But spoilers. If anyone doesn't want to know the story, not that there's much story to this DLC.
Yeah, it's not really got any story either, which is a bit of a shame. But again, as we said, the price is very cheap, so you can't really complain too much about it. And pretty much, you go around in a loop, and that's pretty much it. It is easily the shortest DLC you'll get. However, this DLC isn't about the map, it's more about the level cap and the overpowered mode.
Increase.
If you don't know what the overpowered mode is, we'll tell you about that later. And it's quite a cool mode, I'll be honest. But yeah, for now,
not that we've played it.
We haven't played it yet, but by the sounds of it, it is quite a cool mode, because basically what it does is it makes enemies overpowered compared to what you are, which I think is quite cool, because it does it does get quite easy once you've got all the 61 weapons and once you've got all the overpowered weapons.
It's nice to add another challenge to the game, let's be honest, because it's always nice to try and get that new level cap and then get all those weapons for that level cap. But obviously,
I'm not too worried about that. But if you know Ben like me, you'll know that he is a bit of a whore for guns. He'll collect everything, even if it is god awful. I think one of the only legendaries that he refuses to have is the Flacker, which that's just terrible.
Which I still have in my bank somewhere.
Do you? Oh wow. But yeah.
It's only like a level 30 something as well, which is even worse.
It's because you're
But
I really don't know why you have that gun. It is one of the worst legendaries on the game. In all honesty.
One of the worst. It's definitely.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm about to go down. Bit of a pro.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much here. Yeah, but this DLC is basically, as the story goes, spoilers for those who don't want to listen. We might, if we know how to do, we'll put an annotation to where the spoilers end.
I would say we don't really need to, as there's not really any spoilers in all honesty. It's literally. Really. I'll say this right now. All it is a training map. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the story is. You meet Tannis in this new area, which is obviously built by the Crimson Raiders, and the idea is
Lilith and Tannis have decided.
Hyperion is still going, so eventually you're going to take them out, which is kind of obvious. I mean, let's be honest. We want to go.
Yeah, everyone wants to. Yeah.
And they hint it so much. You haven't watched that trailer. You need to watch the trailer. It's like a prologue for the new DLC that came out. which is kind of weird to bring it out after like what the DLC is
I
now.
think I've watched that, Ben. Is that the? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
And it's I kind of thought it was weird. Yeah, as you said, there was no real point in having it because it was after the DLC came out.
Yeah.
It didn't really make much
and
sense.
It's supposed to be set before.
Yeah.
But anyway, this DLC is basically Tannis and Lilith have made a training ground for all the Crimson Raiders, and you are the first candidates to test it out, basically. So what they'll do is you just run a loop, and all you do is you fight enemies. Most of them are just skags or bandits, and they're all Digistructed, which is that's the worst part of it, because it takes ages.
Yeah, it is kind of frustrating. As a Gunzerker, it's frustrating because they take a while to spawn, so you...
And it eats into your time that you spend Gunzerking. So obviously you'll see them spawn, Gunzerk, kill them, and then you have to wait for the next bunch to spawn. So where Gunzerker comes in really helpful for this. Kind of annoying.
To be honest, this DLC isn't about the map though. It is basically what happens.
It's basically for the level cap.
Yeah, what happens when you get to level 72 is you get a level 1 overpowered mode where you have to complete this DLC on overpowered mode level 1, and all the monsters will be level 73 or above. So it'll be as if you're level 73, apart from you won't be, basically. And then it goes up to level 8, so everything can get up to level 80, which is pretty much what this DLC is about. So you can fight the dragons at level 80, you can fight Pyro at level 80, you can fight well, you can fight anyone at level 80, but I don't think they'll be level 80. I think they'll be level 83, because like I'm not sure about that.
They'll be over you, kind of. Like when doing Ultimate Vault Hunter, like when you fight the dragons with the warrior. So you're 61, they'll be like 63 or 64 or whatever.
And
yeah, carry on.
Oh, yeah, you can get the weapons as well that they drop, and you can use them as they'll have overpowered. It'll call them overpowered level 80. So obviously you'll be overpowered level. Well, I'm not sure about this because obviously I don't have it yet, but I think they'll be called overpowered level 80, and you'll be able to use that level. So obviously you'll be having a level 80 gun, or class mod, or relic, or whatever, and you'll be using it against the level 80s, but you won't have the health or the shields. No, you will have the shields because you can get shields, can't you? But you won't have. Well, are you joking? He's disconnected. Have you disconnected?
I'm still here. I was just
being a retard. But yeah, it's pretty much just that really. That's all this DLC is.
Obviously, for those who are new to this, might be thinking why, if they're introducing level 80 items that we can use, but we can't get to level 80. The reason for that is skill points. Really,
they don't want you to be too overpowered.
Cap on skill points. They don't want you to be. Yeah. Let's be honest. It's one thing having like high levels, but skill points really make your character as powerful as it can be. Obviously, like even with like level 80, even with all those skill points, you wouldn't max out any of your stats. Because I think me and Matt, we did the maths on this the other day.
Yeah.
It's 100. You need to be at 135.
Yeah. You'd have to be at level 135.
Fill every slot.
Which.
That's for the Gunzerker. I'm assuming it's different for other.
Yeah, we only figured out for Gunzerker because we're a bit lazy. Let's be honest. Like, I just can't be bothered. I mean, you have to be that level or something similar. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, maths hurts my thinker box, you know?
You're just a stupid twat, that's why.
That was a bit...
I don't think it was harsh at all, to be honest.
It was... Well, you might not think it, but... I just died a little bit inside. Oh, fucking David, stop.
Is he coming on?
No. He's got work at
I thought he's finished with work.
That's what he was saying.
Okay.
When I was at Louis. I could have sworn he quit. I don't know if he's got a new job, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we
getting a bit off the. Oh damn! Let me kill this tank.
Yeah,
oh my god, Ben, you absolute tool.
Sorry.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. The DLC, in all honesty, there's no depth to the actual DLC. The reason they came out with such a short DLC is simply for the overpowered mode, which I think is really cool, the idea. But I would have liked something along with it rather than, well, just a loot, basically.
We don't know as of yet. There could be something more, because obviously we haven't got the overpowered mode. There could be a little something.
Yeah, we don't actually know, but this is what I'm presuming from what I've heard, basically. But yeah, well, I heard and read anyway.
Probably by the time, kind of stupid really, by the time we release this video, we'll probably know.
Yeah, we'll
it.
probably be level 72 and think, wow, this is such a stupid video.
Yeah, but screw it. This is for the people who are skeptical as whether to buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You get into level 72, why wouldn't you? For those who don't have the Ultimate Vault Hunter DLC, you need to get it.
Oh, and the other thing, either way, if you're level 72 and have overpowered mode, you will be able to do the new DLCs on overpowered mode, which is going to be absolutely awesome.
Because I want to do an overpowered mode run of 20 teams.
That was incredibly stupid of me. I just shot the North Fleet right at the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because obviously, I'd say Tiny Tina's DLC is definitely the hardest of all the DLCs.
Yeah, so to do a level 8 overpowered mode would be quite cool.
Yeah. Well, I've still got a lot of things to do on Borderlands. I mean, God, I've spent a lot of time on Borderlands, but there's still a lot of things that I want, like as items and weapons go, and also there's a few things I need to do, like level up a few characters.
Yeah.
My Psycho, which is only level 45. Jesus.
Mine's 61. Oh.
Do you mind not killing it? Do you mind leaving me?
Kill that thing, man. Kill that thing.
There we go.
Yeah. One thing about this game I would suggest is if you find it a bit boring and you don't have this DLC, so you can't play overpowered, whatever you do, don't play it as the Gunzerker, because this is a bit too easy, this game is, with the Gunzerker, in all honesty, which is why I was really happy for the for the overpowered mode to come out. The Psycho is so strong.
Psycho is one of the funnest characters to play, just because
you are seriously strong.
I don't know what you think about the Gunzerker, why you're saying it's a bit boring, but the one
I wouldn't say it's boring, I would just say it's a bit too easy.
You do everything yourself, everything is manual, so you've got to do everything. And what I mean by that is your character skill, like your Gunzerker, is all a part of you, whereas every other character is kind of... What the hell? You're such a knob. You're actually such a knob.
Oh dear.
For those who don't know what just happened, we had to defuse some onion bombs. Yes, that is right, onion bombs. And if you defuse the red ones, the carrots, they'll blow you up. And Matt just blew me
luckily
up.
I didn't kill myself, because otherwise we would have to restart the DLC. Because if you do die, you don't get to come back in. Obviously, you have to restart it.
Yeah, for this training program, it's kind of
it's pretty annoying, but it's not too hard to finish, in all honesty. I'd say that it's actually really easy to finish. The only two times I've failed it is when I picked up one of those carrots. Well, I picked up one and then Ben picked one up afterwards.
Because I thought I'd be a dick.
Pretty much. He is a dick, in all honesty. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really easy DLC. Obviously, we don't know what difficulty, what it will be like on overpowered mode, but without it, it's a really easy DLC to get through. In all honesty, I mean, it's pretty boring, really. At the moment, it's pretty boring. Hopefully, it will be really good once you get to 72, and you can do overpowered mode. But after two goes, you don't really want to do this again. In all honesty, the only reason we're doing it now is just to show people what it is, because it is really boring after 2 or 3 goes of this of this DLC.
Incredibly boring.
I mean, go kill that, Ben. Oh god, just spawned literally and inside someone.
What else is there to say?
There's not really too much.
There are like...
There's a couple of new enemies, yeah,
like
the tanks.
Little...
I think you've probably seen them, but there's going to be one in a second as well.
Not.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you was down. I even looked at you and I didn't even realise. Yeah, this enemy is a new enemy, obviously. I doubt any. It's quite cool. It's pretty easy to take down.
And see what kind of attack.
Well, I've just killed it, sorry. Yeah, but it's really easy to take down. I don't know what sort of attacks it does because I've just killed it.
Yeah, we've always killed it too quick.
It's really slow, so you can get pretty much every single hit on it. And it's pretty easy to kill. It doesn't have a lot of health. I would have preferred it to be more like a boss, that thing, just so like it made it a bit more difficult. But it's really easy.
Just like a unique character, kind of like you've got Savage Lady and Muscles, people like that. Just so you've got.
And maybe they could have dropped a unique or something. I don't know. I don't know if they might do, for all I know, but
well, they might add them in some like the other powers.
Yeah,
we'll see. But towards the end of this, there is like a little arena type thing, and you will be fighting the assassins from one of the early missions of the game, from the campaign. I think it's Assassinate Assassins.
Yeah, Assassinate the Assassins.
And you go up against all 4 assassins, and all 4 of them will...
They all drop their unique.
I don't know if it's 100%, but every time we've done it, they've always dropped.
Well, not always, but they there's always at least one unique from the 4 dropped.
Yeah. So if any of you know of these uniques, there's the Commerce, which is like a shock submachine gun.
Yeah.
There are a couple of others, and they are like, as uniques go, they're not too bad. Commerce is, I'd say, one of the best.
I have one on me.
I'm
not entirely sure. No, I don't. Well, but yeah, we can show them if we can.
When we kill them, we'll see. Yeah. They drop. So yeah, they are pretty good for dropping them. So if ever you wanted those unique,
I mean, this
is an easy way to get them. Not that they are amazing.
They're not the best. I mean, let's be honest. They're pretty
unique.
Crap, in all honesty.
Compared to what like you can get. Obviously, like me and Matt, we've got fairly decent gear at the moment. We've both gone for a pistol build, mainly, really. Well, I say mainly, we definitely have. We're both, I'm pretty sure we're both dual wielding the Grog Nozzle.
Yeah, we
are. And then we've
got magic missiles, just like, purely for that.
Magic missiles. Matt's got a chaotic evil monk class mod, but I'm not high enough to use mine yet.
Although the one he has got on is pretty strong as well, anyway.
Yeah, mine does a lot of pistol damage.
I think it does like 44% or something.
I can't remember, it does quite a lot though.
But yeah, obviously this chaotic evil monk, well, you all know what it does. It boosts up.
If you don't, go check out Yogi Slayer. And he pretty much gave us, well, he doesn't know it because obviously he doesn't know us, but we both watched his videos and watched his pistol build for his Gunzerker on how to defeat the dragons. And since we've gone with that, it's gone pretty well.
It's kind of overpowered in all honesty. I mean...
That's why I kind of wanted to go back to my Gunzerker build.
But then... oh god, wow, I didn't even know they'd drop down.
Overpowered, he said.
I wasn't Gunzerking and I didn't realise he dropped down. Oh, they're all dead. I just went into Gunzerk for literally no reason. But yeah, that's pretty much this is pretty much the DLC completed. There's a little Colosseum like type of arena battle type thing, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we'll do that now. We'll show what the Colosseum looks like.
And yeah, it's right there, as you can see on my screen.
As like now and our other video, if anything you can think of that you want to see, gaming wise or non gaming wise, anything you want. we'll definitely read the comments.
Yeah, we will read as many comments as we can.
We'll do our best to read the comments.
Because obviously there's two of us, so we can read more comments than...
Well, there will be... Well, Reese...
Yeah, there will be a lot of people.
Our friend Reese. Those of you probably have no idea what we're on about. He's just a mate of ours who is also doing the channel with us, but unfortunately he's not available at the moment because he's working. Poor little sod.
Oh dear, I probably do need a job, but oh well. But yeah, this is the little coliseum that I was talking about, and it's pretty damn easy, in all honesty. I mean, I would have preferred it if they'd have made this really tough, like I don't know, they could have added a few different enemies in. There's only really skags and then...
What, we're using 61...
Yeah,
like 61
and we're fighting 66s here.
What, like 65, 66?
That's, well, 64 right there, but still.
There's a 66.
Yeah, but it's probably too easy in all honesty. I would have preferred it if they'd added... Well, I'm getting a bit of lag there. I would have preferred it if they'd have added something... I don't know, something that would have just made it a lot more difficult. I don't know what that could have been. That could have been anything really, in all honesty. They could have... Don't know.
They could have just added anything, really, let's be honest. Any little thing just to add. So this is one of the
Assassin Wraith. I think he's not going to... Oh, there he is. He's dropped his unique.
He's dropped his unique, which is...
I'll show you in a second, once we've killed the other 3 assassins. For some odd reason, this assassin is moving incredibly slowly, and as I say that, he jumps like a madman at me. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty easy. I mean, we're not really losing any health. They're dying quite quickly.
Because of the grog novel.
And
I don't think he dropped the unique.
Okay, but yeah, you don't really lose any health in here, really. I mean, it might be a bit more difficult if you was... I think it would have been nice if they'd have done 2 or even 4 at a time, just to make it a lot harder. Because... Oh, sorry. But yeah, if they'd have done 4 at a time, it would have made it a hell of a lot more difficult. Because at the moment, it is incredibly easy, as you can see. This guy's running like a complete twat at me. But he dies incredibly quickly anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't... Yeah, he's dead. Pretty much, yeah, he's dead. So yeah.
Considering he's a level 67...
He didn't drop his unique either. But yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the DLC finished. And that is why I was a bit disappointed. Yeah, this is the commerce, which is... It's an alright gun.
It's a really cool looking SMG.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and use it just so you can see what it is. Well, I've got the grog nozzle stats thing though. But yeah, obviously it's Hyperion, so it's incredibly accurate after a while. It's barely any in the mag, which is a bit annoying because obviously the mag goes really quick. Obviously I've got Inconceivable, which makes it last a bit longer, but if you didn't have that on, it would go very quickly. Having said that, that has been going for a while.
And that one was always shocking.
Yeah, but yeah, as I said, it's not the greatest gun. It's decent for a unique, but it's nothing brilliant really. And the other one is a slag sniper, which is the Edge. And
which is kind of awful because it's Hyperion.
It's got incredibly slow rate of fire. And in all honesty, for the rate of fire, it doesn't do... Well, it does 111,000, but it's not. That's not really enough to make it a good gun. It's obviously it's Hyperion, so it's not the most accurate. Well, it's okay, but
yeah, it's kind of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Also, another thing to note with our builds, we are wearing like a Rough Rider shield, which is why we don't have a shield. Like it doesn't.
And we're using a level 59 one, which we probably shouldn't be using now, considering we're 64.
Yeah.
But
we could go.
Yeah, we could, but it's not really. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, in that build, because all it really adds is health.
What the hell's this?
Wait, where are you?
I've only just noticed this time.
How can you not? What?
Do you think that?
That might be the something to do with the overpowered. Yeah.
Place or something?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it would be anyway. Hopefully, yeah, there is something down there, obviously, that we haven't even noticed until now, but...
I might as well just carry on until we finish this.
But yeah,
Where are you?
it's not that, in all honesty, it's a very short DLC. Obviously, you can see that we've spent
it's not really
25 minutes on it,
I mean, it's just...
if that. And we finished it. Really, it does give you a head for the first time you do the first mission, which is we haven't actually showed you. Oh, we get this. Yeah, you get the skin for doing basically clicking that door and then coming back and turning in. That's all you have to do. And
every
then for
time
this,
you complete it though, you get a you get a purple weapon.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll turn this in, and we will show you the head of the skin.
The gun I've got is a trick shot revolver, which I don't actually. Unfortunately, I don't really like that gun. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw that away. To be honest.
I got a Torg one. Intense hand cannon, level 65. Yeah, I'm gonna throw mine.
But yeah, this is. I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you the head. The head is.
This is only for the Gunzerker, bearing in mind.
And the skin is that. That is the head and skin. It's okay. I don't really like it in all honesty. I know. Go on.
I would like it if he didn't have a goddamn chin.
Yeah, it does kind of look stupid. I know a lot of people use it. Like I've been on online games and a lot of people have been using it. But personally, I
think it's just because it's the new.
Yeah, personally, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And the skin is a bit of a disgusting colour, in all honesty.
I'm not too fussed about the skin. Like the one thing I love about the skin is I'll show you. It's on either the El Diablo head or the Zerkabot head. The eyes are yellow instead of green because I kind of like.
I prefer if the. Can you get red eyes? I don't think you can you?
No,
which is unfortunate because it would look really cool.
Devil head. Why would he not have red eyes?
Yeah, it would look really cool if he had red eyes. I think anyway. Unfortunately, you can't get a skin that has red eyes, which is a bit annoying.
Not yet, anyway. I haven't got the Tiny Tina head though. I might have it.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was the DLC. It took us less than 25 minutes to do. And that's why I think I could have added something more into it, but you can't complain too much considering how cheap it is, as well as the overpowered mode, which it sounds quite cool. We haven't got to it obviously, but it sounds awesome.
Another thing to add is they've added in new legendary class mods for each class.
3 class mods.
New legendary grenade mods.
There's 3 more class mods for each class. I only have 1 at the moment. Strangely, it's for the Siren. I'll show you now. It is legendary nurse class mod, and it is pretty strong for anyone that wants to be a healer. In all honesty, as you can see, +5 on all them. That'll add up.
Me and you have both been a healer type class with the Siren, and it does work really well. But that class model will be very useful because we've got like an angelic nurse class model which is really powerful.
Yeah, it only does like 400 compared to that per team health regen. I mean, I'm not really bothered about the team health regen because this is 1500 basically. That is a lot, but it won't make much difference if you're, let's say, a Gunzerker and you've gone down the right hand skill tree, or if you're a Gunzerker and you use a Grog nozzle. Because let's be honest, you have a lot. I mean, I've got 370. I think I can probably max out a lot higher than that.
It'll help if you're playing with like characters such as Gage or Hero or Accident, who obviously don't have great health regen because obviously it's mainly based on like their skills.
Yeah. I mean, I can max my health out pretty massively. I mean, so it won't make a lot of difference really. because obviously you'll see how big my health is once. Yeah, you'll see how big my health is now. That's 600,000 health pretty much. So in all honesty, that's not going to make much of a difference if you put on a 1500 plus team health regen, really. But yeah, it's quite cool that they've added 3 new legendary class mods for each class. I think that's quite awesome, in all honesty.
I think they're legendary versions of some of the class mods that are already in the game, aren't
yeah, they are, like angelic class mods.
That's what it sounds like, because you've got the Hoarder and the Nerf one. But basically what they are is the skill points that those class mods cover is they're a lot more skill points, and also the whatever the stats they do, like increased health or something like that, is a lot bigger as well. So if you want to go for them instead of the standalone legendary class mods, because you want to go for that direct approach, then these are the ones to go for, the legendary version.
I'm pretty sure that one of the legendary Gunzerker ones is based on the pistol build, which, if it is going to be seriously overpowered on a build like that. Because obviously, if it has 5 on money shot and then 5 on, let's say, I don't know, 5 on locked and loaded or something like that, it will be really, really strong. And yeah, if it had anything on inconceivable,
will be a great one.
I don't think it will though, because that'll be a bit of a joke. Because it would go up to,
I doubt it.
Chance of free ammo would be 100%. So no, it won't do. Unless it's like I don't know. I don't think they will do, because that would be a bit stupid, really.
Is there any class mod that has that for inconceivable?
I don't think there is any, because let's be honest, if they did, that would be. Well, does it start on 25%, or does, or what? I don't know.
I don't know. Let me have a look.
You're gonna have to. No, you're gonna have to redo your skills to check if you wanted to.
It starts, every point is 10%. You don't have to respec. What you do is, because I've got 5 points, you just
no, but like some class, some skills start on a certain amount and then go up by 2% or
I'm pretty sure that one's 10% each point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it.
Like this one, it starts
so
with
like,
8.
if you had a class mod with at least +5,
it would. Yeah, well that's not going to happen, because it'll be. You wouldn't be using any ammo, so you know.
I mean, imagine that, you'd be using like a North or an Uncut Herald.
Yeah, that would kind of be stupid. Just running around with a North Fleet, not using anything. But yeah, North Fleets, even with 50%, the North Fleets are really strong. If you get lucky.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I can shoot like that with a North Fleet. And you see how much that was there. That was an awful lot.
I've got this new E-Tech launcher, didn't I?
Yeah, which it looks quite cool, yeah. The further you shoot it, the more it drops out. And yeah, it does look pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look awesome.
Quite a lot of damage.
It does like 400,000 times 3 or something, if I remember correctly. I don't actually have it, so I don't know.
Let me have a look. So 434,000 times 3, yeah.
So it's pretty, it's okay. It's not, obviously it's not the strongest.
It consumes like 2 ammo per shot, but it's also corrosive as well.
Yeah.
So but you get 7 rounds at a max, so basically you've got like, what, 4 shots?
Yeah. It would be pretty damn strong against loaders, but not really anything else. Yeah, it would also probably be quite strong, I would say, against Hyperius.
Hyperius, yes.
But other than that, it's nothing great really. It looks awesome though, let's be honest, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look pretty awesome. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that is pretty much the DLC, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
We will probably release another video as soon as we get to 72 and try to get power mode.
We'll do it as soon as we get to level 72, and we'll do it on level 1. We'll do a video on level 1, level 2, all the way up to 8. Just to show you what it's like, and we'll try and beat the dragons on each.
The dragons.
Sounds like something off fucking what's it called, that stupid thing? I can't remember. But yeah, we'll pretty much just upload a video for each level, just to show you what it's like, just in case you haven't got it or you don't want to get it or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
before we go, if you haven't watched it, watch Syndicate Prop Hunt. That is fucking funny. You need to watch it, man.
No, I don't. I